turn the heading thing.
You do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put us on a fuel pump. We're going to go left tip.
Tiptastic.
223. I'm going to go ahead and I want to turn this over to 223.
You don't have to do anything with this?
Don't have to touch that. Leave the fuel pump on for the...
But if you don't turn that, it won't actually turn?
Correct.
Even though it's not in heading mode, you still have to play with the heading bug?
Yeah.
Then what's the point of Omni versus heading?
Wind correction angle. So it follows the needle, so if we're drifting left or right of the track, I don't have to constantly chase it with the heading bug. So it just knows my desired track is 223, so I've got that set to 223. So it knows this is the direction we need to go, and that's how we correct for it.
So it points it roughly at that, and then it uses that to line up with the track.
Right. So right now we blew through the track with only about maybe a 1,200 foot.
But it should bring us back on track and straighten back out on its own.
Yep, and it is bringing us back in. Better above 2,100. We'll sit here at 2,300. And in another minute, 20 seconds. It's going to advise us to make a 90-degree turn to 307.
So is this the time to the next track change?
Yep. So as soon as it starts counting down, that's when I go ahead and actuate my turn. So I'll see it flash. By the time I have time to react to it, that's about how much time we need. So 3 to 5 seconds.
So you want it to start turning a little early anyway, so it doesn't. Otherwise, it's going to overshoot it wide every time.
Yep. So we got 7 seconds to 308.
Which go ahead and start now.
6, 7, 8. All right, we're now on the new leg, and it's straightening up. Glide slope is active here. We've got LPV. We're continuing to swing around.
What are you supposed to report?
Itsu. Another about 2 minutes. Alright, we see the airport just over here.
Yeah, see the runway lights.
We're now lined up with the runway, so we're kind of S-turning across that glide path, but the aircraft is correcting for it. Omni's bringing us back. And glide slope is live.
There's some white lights.
Just a tiny bit right of center. There's a glide slope. Zero 1 Lima crossing Hitsu.
Dakota 01 Lima, runway 31, clear to land.
Clear to land, 01 Lima. It's tracking on its own right now. And we're still, this is only 0.2 miles, and we're just that close on it. So it's really doing exactly what it's supposed to. All right. Pre-landing checklist. Got your seatbelts.
There's Syntax.
Yeah. All right, and we are minimums is 812 feet. That's 500 feet to go. A little low, so correcting for that, but Omni's still keeping us straight.
Are you still in autopilot?
Autopilot's still bringing us in, as far as straight in.
So it's crabbing a bit.
Yeah, but it's a wind correction angle. But we're still dead on.
A little left.
What, by like 3 feet? It is.
I feel like my legs are gonna go over the
There's 812, that's minimums.
left lights.
All right, autopilot off. I'm completing the landing. That was a perfectly acceptable performance by the autopilot.
And a halfway decent performance by the real pilot.
Dakota 01 Lima, turn left next taxiway, remain